experience. We felt it. We felt a real pain. It was deep and messy. I can relate.
All right, we're gonna try this again because my stream like just like got suspended because of the fact that like the because of the fact that the thing was like copyrighted. So we're gonna like try this again. Hopefully it doesn't happen. I'm gonna switch my audio real quick so you can't hear the TV as much. So the mic is not as good now, but we're gonna try this again and hopefully it works.
Come on. Well, I know Guy Pearce a bit, and I saw none of him in The Brutalist. It was unrecognizable, dude. Brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, it's some years are worse than others, but yeah, this I was not expecting it to happen so early.
As we all know, Jeremy Strong is irrefutably the most serious actor on earth. He's also like to me, and I watched him come from sleeping outside the Oscars. Was nominated in The Apprentice, which was a.
I was gonna mute. I'm just gonna mute until like this like fucking like until we get to the winner because I'm worried this is gonna like go down again. All right, here we go. Best supporting actor. Oh, no clips. All right. Well, the most obvious win of them all, Kieran Culkin. Great to see. So the most obvious award of the night for sure. I think we all expected for Kieran Culkin to get that, but a very deserving one. Very deserving one. I already talked about how great he is in A Real Pain. You can literally go all the way back to I just switched the channel. This is going great. I get hit with a copyright and now I also like change the channel. But I think they're gonna go to commercial, so it's okay. All right, so let's recap some things because obviously I wasn't able to discuss some things at length because my thing got copyrighted. The fucking musical number that Conan O'Brien did was so out of nowhere, and like generally they need to have this guy on every single year. I mean, he is just such a natural. He does, because here's the thing. Yes, he is doing similar jokes to what we have seen other comedians do, but he's doing it in such a different way. Like he is making fun of the brutalist being long. The joke isn't that I didn't finish it. The joke is just it's so long. It just I didn't want to end it. It didn't. I think that is kind of the way to go about it. I think his joke about Carlos Sofia Gascon had me in tears. Like generally, I was not expecting him to do it in the way that he did, and I thought that worked really well. I thought his joke about I thought his joke about, the substance worked really. Like there's a lot of jokes that like you kind of expected him to make, but he did it in a way that was different than what you expected him to do. And I think that's why it worked as well as it did. So I was a really big fan of his opening speech. I think his musical number kind of making fun of the fact that Oscars run too long and things like that, I think was great. I hope the John Lithgow bit continues to be a thing throughout the night. I just think he's going to do an amazing job. And I really do feel like we're going to get Paul Rudd just based on the things we got. Oh, the bit with Amazon as well and James Bond was great. Him even subtly poking fun at what just happened with Trump and Vance berating Zelensky and things like that. I thought was also fantastic, a really great way to shed light on something, but also do it in a way where it's still relevant to the Oscars. Again, just fantastic. Probably one of my favorite monologues I've seen in quite a bit from any host. And I was just so impressed by just how much he was able to do in only 10 minutes. I thought that was fantastic. So yeah, Kieran Culkin, like I said, very predictable win, but I feel like that's kind of what we expected. I think that these first couple wins are going to be what we expect them to be, and then things might get crazy later on. I expect things to get crazy. That's what I'm saying, Brandon. They are fucking on it this year. Most of the time, this happens an hour and a half in. This literally happened not even 20 minutes into the broadcast. So just insane. But yeah, all around, this is already a fantastic show. I love the Wicked performance. I loved Conan O'Brien's musical number. And I love it so much. I got a copyright strike. So, well, I didn't get a copyright strike, but it went down. Hopefully it comes back up again. This happened in 2022 and it did come back, the original stream. So hopefully you'll be able to see it again eventually. But as of right now, it is gone and this is all you're going to get. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but like I said, unfortunately, because of the fact that I just want to really be careful that this doesn't happen again, I am going to probably throughout the rest of this just when the broadcast is happening and then unmute when it's not, and then I'll talk then. And I know that's not going to be the most interesting to watch, but again, just to kind of, just protect myself and make sure it doesn't happen again, just to be on the safe side, I think that's the best way to go about it. So let me get to some of the comments here, because I did get some comments on the original one. You're not going to see them on here anymore, but I did get some. I mean, I thought the substance joke was funny, Justin. I actually enjoyed the substance joke a lot. But all right, it's back. Okay, so they're showing a trailer for A Complete Unknown right now. All right, Andrew Garfield and Goldie Hawn are out right now. Also, please show the clips. Don't just talk about the nominees. It feels like something's missing when you do that. Okay, animated feature film. Another one I think we know what's going to happen, but we'll see. Okay, so there's the clips. That's what I want to see. My laptop is about to die, so I'll be right back. Jesus Christ. Oh, wait a minute. Did Flo just win? Is that what just happened? Hold on. Wait a minute. Did Flo just win? Is that what happened? Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. All right, let's see. Is this one going to be what we think beautiful men? I hope not, because it's the worst one. Oh shit! Okay, yes, yes, yes. One of the ones I wanted to win. Damn, I should have picked it. Let's go. I love what they did there with the translator. I thought that what they said was really great. Like really good, really good, really good speech. Also, hello, timeless Mike motherfucking Jones. Always great to see you. Oh, great! I can speak now. Okay, so Flow won out of nowhere. Flow wins. Oh wait, what is this? What is this? What are we doing here? What is this? Oh, I thought they were like showing an ad for something. What is this? Prudential 15 years. What is this? Okay, I'll watch this at some other time. But anyway, okay, so yeah, Flow wins best animated feature. Look, maybe I should have seen it coming. I'm not gonna pretend that it's like a complete just like shock to everybody because it did win Golden Globes. Again, I just figured that it was gonna be another instance like it's like Missing Link and Golden Globes just kind of doing their own thing. But I guess not. I guess that we should have taken that seriously because Flow literally just won. And look, I'm good with it. I think Flow's a fantastic movie. I think that it has such a fantastic message about like the environment and things like that. And I think that it's really cool to see a foreign film win Best Animated Feature, especially one that really wasn't really just kind of came out of nowhere, became this really big film. I think what really helped Flow was that late season surge. I mean, they came on to Max and a lot of people started talking HBO Max and a lot of people started talking about it. It started coming more into theaters. A lot of people were just, there was a lot of buzz surrounding it at TIFF and things like that. So I think that the momentum was really on Flo's side. Not to say it wasn't for Wild Robot, but Wild Robot did come out in September, so I think maybe the hype maybe died down for Wild Robot, and just kind of like increased for Flo. I honestly don't know, but either way, I think it's a great win, and I'm definitely not upset about it in any way, and I think it's great to see it. Also, hello, Sean. I think you just sneezed, but a chew, in fact. Hello. Great to see you always. But good thing you're here now and not when my fucking thing just like got copyrighted. So anyway, and by copyright I mean deleted off the face of the earth, never to be seen again. Hopefully seen in a couple days, but as of right now, it's like gone. But anyway, yeah. So really fun show so far, I would say. I'm also very happy to see In the Shadow of Cypress one. That was by far one of the better animated shorts. I think that it winning. Oh, Conan is back. Is he doing anything, or is this like a? Okay, it's like a we'll be right back thing. Oh, his Deadpool bit also was very funny. I really enjoyed that as well. All right, let's get to some of the comments here. I think I talked about Dogman in SAGs, but it was fun. I enjoyed it. I'll talk about it more in a what I watched video. Yeah, I've still only seen one episode of Zero Day, and I'm not feeling it so far. I'm not feeling it. We'll see how it goes, but right now it's kind of just like, I'll watch it whenever. Yeah, great win from Kieran Culkin. I mean, despite the fact that it was insanely predictable, I think that he gave such a fantastic performance in that movie. It's one of those performances I saw it all the way back in I've said this before. Like I saw it all the way back in January last year. I had a feeling that like it was really going to go somewhere, and I'm just really happy to see that was the case. I'm happy to see that it ended up having this momentum of sorts to it, because I think that it was a fantastic win. So yeah, I mean, I think he gave such a fantastic performance, and I'm just really happy to see it. So yeah, just in general, I think that he really did kill it. He really did kill it. And I think he just gave such a phenomenal performance. I think also we need to kind of focus on the fact that like he literally did not even audition for that role. That was just something that like Jesse Eisenberg thought he'd be the right choice. And he got him, and it was perfect. He couldn't have picked somebody better for that role. So yeah, just a fantastic performance all around. Very sad to see Michelle Trachtenberg and Gene Hackman pass away. All very tragic, especially the Michelle Trachtenberg role. The Gene Hackman one is crazy. I don't know what happened there. Crazy stuff happening with like his wife and dog as well. But yeah, definitely very tragic. But oh, okay, the show's back, so we're going on mute. Oh shit, wicked. That's what I'm saying. Like having a international country one as well. That's amazing. Probably why my stream got taken down, because so many people are watching. See, even that bit, he still found a way to incorporate something really funny there. It was great. I feel like this one's fairly obvious costume design, but we'll see what happens. Oh, are we doing this only for like the production nominees? All right, let's see what happens here. Bowen's the only one in costume. How are they going to cut to John Lithgow if the speech goes too long when he's right there? I'm actually okay with them doing this for like costume design because I mean you literally see the like fashions and shit right there. So like I don't have an issue with this. Another pretty obvious one, but definitely deserving. Bowen Yang also kind of secured that one, so. Okay. Really great speech from Paul Tazewell for sure. Like I said, I'm fine with them doing costume design as like just like showing all the different like outfits and things like that. I thought the bit with Bowen Yang thinking like they were all going to be in costume, I thought was a really funny one. Really enjoyed that. Yeah, overall, it's just a really fun show so far. I thought Conan's bit also with like the trying to shout out other countries. I thought that also worked really well. So yeah, it's just a lot of fun. No, surprisingly, this is not gonna. It is definitely not gonna be 16 hours. I certainly hope not. It shouldn't be longer than like 3 or 4. But even if it was, unfortunately, this is not a confessional. Unless the Oscars is a competition, we have to watch the Oscars and then answer some questions about it. I don't think it's a confessional. So I'm sorry to confuse you, but from this point forward, it's not gonna. Just so you know, this is not a confessional. Upcoming new series, returning faves. All right. I mean, Daredevil Born Again, I'm super excited for. Very excited to see how that goes. I'm really excited for the new Alien show. I don't know when that's coming out, but I mean, Noah Hawley and doing Alien, like, come on, I gotta be excited for that one. Returning favorites, I mean, The Bear, Hacks, Last of Us. Very excited to see season 2 of The Last of Us, and/or season 2. There's a lot of good stuff coming out this spring. But there's also stuff I don't know when it's coming out. I assume Hacks comes back in like May, but they're also still filming, so I don't know. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm very excited. Regardless, I think it's going to be a good spring for TV. So a lot of stuff to definitely look forward to. Oh, I'm very excited for the studio as well. I think the studio with Seth Rogen looks very up my alley, and I'm very much looking forward to that. Let's see. What did you miss? When was the last time you were here? Let's see. We had costume design. We had animated short, which went to In the Shadow of the Cypress. We had costume design, which went to Wicked. We had animated feature, which went to Flow, and then Kieran Culkin won supporting actor with a really great speech, and hopefully is getting to make all the babies that he said he wanted to. But all right, controversial movie of 2024. I mean, I think it's got to be Millie Perez. It's got to be in there. That's definitely one of the most controversial. But what's another option? I don't know. I mean, that's one for sure. I would say is obviously Amelia Perez. Let me look at my like 2024 films real quick. I see so many. It's like I can give you so many answers for that one, and even though I'm blanking on what the answers would be. So you have that one. You have I mean, here was pretty controversial. That's definitely in there. Dear Santa. I mean, I'm mostly just referencing terrible movies at this point. There's a lot of contenders for sure, but I think Amelia Perez probably takes the cake for like the most controversial. Did not see Rise of Red. Don't know if I'm going to at this point. And then Zombies 4. I don't give a fuck. Like I honestly think they closed it out okay with Zombies 3. I'm no Zombies fan, but like the third one was not terrible. Was it good? No, but like it was an all right way just to end the franchise. So I don't know why we need to keep doing these. But you know, if whoever's excited, like, go nuts, I guess. Like, I just don't have any excitement. But anyway, next Best Picture nomination. All right, it's for Dune. So we're gonna mute, and then I'll come back when I can speak again.
Of human nature. It is important to bring that nature to
My God, why did you snub fucking Denis Villeneuve? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Absolutely, hats off to him for that. First black man to win in costume design. This joke every time, isn't he? Nick Offerman just coming right the fuck out of nowhere. I love it. Okay, I don't know what screenplay this is going to be, but I mean, like I said, I think it's Conclave and Honora, whichever one. We'll see what happens. So, original screenplay, okay. I think Honora has this, but we'll see. I don't know why. So many good choices, but let's see what happens here. I think it's a Nora, but all right, I'll mute for this part. All right, let's see. Yep, there we go. That's what I expected. Very good win. All right, going right into adapted, which I think is conclave, but we'll see. This is the scene they pick out of any scene they could have done. One of the ones that's like the most unintentionally funny shit. Are you kidding me? Sing Sing really just like robbed of most categories it should have been nominated for, but at least it got this one. Yep. Conclave as expected. As expected. So again, no clarity on anything here. It's just like all over the place. If Conclave missed this, then maybe that would have been a sign, but Conclave gets it. So I don't know. I don't know what's happening. All right, so again, nothing too crazy here. I feel like we're about to go to commercial. Are we going to go to commercial here? Is that what's going to happen? Okay, the president of Academy speaking. All right. So again, nothing too shocking here. I will say once again, just talk about how great of a job Conan O'Brien is doing. I mean, the joke he made about him being he could have easily just done this joke where, this moment where he's just going to the next person, but he takes it a step farther where he has Nick Offerman basically treat it like he's won this award, saying all these self-deprecating things. It was great. I absolutely loved it. I think he's such a natural in this kind of thing. It's like, how has he not hosted this before? He's just so good at this. And like, I just feel like this is some of the best hosting I have seen in any award show in a while. I think he's just so incredibly smooth. He has such an unexpected joke for everything. Like the Estonia joke that he keeps doing, I feel like he's going to do that throughout the night. And, the reason why I worked second time is because you don't expect him to say it again. So I thought, again, he's just really killing it. All right. Yeah, the Wicked performance was absolutely spectacular. Just what a way to start the show. Can't praise that enough. Guilty pleasure movie of 2024. There's some good ones in there. I mean, I personally liked this movie, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2. I know a lot of people didn't, but I kind of like that one. So I guess I'd say that one. But like, what's one that was like really funny? That was like not, because for me, guilty pleasure is a movie that was like really fucking funny. That's bad. And I'm trying to like figure out what that would be because I don't think I had one last year that like really sticks out to me and is like, oh, that's a really funny one. That it's also like really bad. I'd really have to like go through it. There's definitely like moments in movies, but yeah, I really liked Apple Cider Vinegar. I think I talked about this at the SAGs, but I really like that show a lot. I think Caitlin Deaver shoe in to get a Emmy nomination for that. I think she'll probably pick up 2 between that and The Last of Us. But I think she just kills it in that show. There's some things that I think are a bit underwritten, but I really like what that show has to say about why somebody would be believed to make up the story that she did, why people would be so convinced by that, but also like the consequences, what Alicia Dibnam Carey's character is going through. I mean, a very tough watch, but I think a very, very good one. I really, really like that show. I wish more people were talking about it. Hi, Jesse. Always great to see you. Very, very happy to see you watching this. Yes, I will likely be doing that on Tuesday is when you're going to get that. If not tomorrow, then Tuesday is when you'll get that video. Always enjoy getting to do those. March is a very interesting month for movies because there's like quite a bit I'm looking forward to, but then there's also a lot that like I don't care about. So I'm excited to do that as always. But yeah, like I said, we are like an hour and a half into this, and I still cannot tell you like what do I think is happening tonight. Oh, we're getting a Smash trailer. I want to be excited for the Smash musical, but I've heard things and I can't get excited, and the show also wasn't very good. So yeah. But yeah. When it comes to what's happening tonight, I still could not tell you because it's been so all over the place in terms of wins. We had a Nora win, we've had Conclave win. So if any of those missed, that would have made it a bit easier, but that's not how this award season has worked. So I think we literally are not going to know what happens until 2 things. One, if Sean Baker misses director, we give it to Conclave. But if Sean Baker wins director, I feel like that's a good sign. But if Conclave does not get best editing, I feel like that's an indication they missed out. I feel like that's going to be, maybe a sign that maybe Conclave doesn't win. Maybe they give it to Honora. And the same if Sean Baker doesn't win director. I think that's when we'll know for sure, like, okay, what is actually happening tonight? Until then, I don't think we can predict anything, but we'll really just have to see. All right. So best picture nominee, what's next? All right. Fucking Amelia Perez. I'm not even gonna watch. I'm not even gonna watch. I'm gonna talk through this because I don't give a fuck. The fact that they used Lady out of everything, they could have picked any scene they wanted to for best script, and they chose the one of the songs that's like easiest to make fun of. Just fucking wild. Like sums up just how like out of place that movie is in this lineup. But yeah, whatever. I don't need to see footage from this again. Anyway, let's see what Conan has to say now. What joke is he gonna make about Estonia this time? That gives me very like Big Brother game in a parking lot energy. I love that. Oh my god. The Bill Skarsgård joke. Can't wait for Bill Skarsgård to play June Squibb in a biopic. If this doesn't go to the substance, like what are we even doing? What are we even doing? I wish they didn't show that specific scene, but everyone's seen the substance at this point, so I get it, but whatever. Okay, this is the substance, right? This is the substance. Has to be a substance. Has to be a substance. I mean, yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Better fucking be. Better fucking be. Is this for the Doja Cat thing? Is that what we're doing? It kind of feels like a funeral considering what just happened to James Bond. Oh, this is cool. We're doing like a dance for the Bond movies. It makes sense to have Margaret Qualley there. She's like a professional dancer. I like this. Oh, that's what she's here for? Okay. But we'll say Lisa is killing it on White Lotus so far, so cool to see her. There's Doja Cat. This is my least favorite James Bond song, so like I don't care for this part. I also don't like this movie. That was interesting. I don't think that was great, but all right, Skyfall. That was interesting. I don't know why that needed to be as long as it was, but I mean, Lisa sounded good. I'll say that. The other two, not so much. But that was something we did. That was something we did. I just, yeah, I'm fine. Like I said, I'm fine with them not doing the best original song performances this year. I have no issue with that. But I feel like if you're going to have something in place of that, it should be something that's like a little bit more relevant. And not say that James Bond isn't. I mean, we just had the announcement, like, what happened with Amazon and things like that. But why don't you just have Timothy sing a Complete Unknown? Like that's what they should have done. They did for Wicked. They should have done for a Complete Unknown. I don't know why we needed that. Like I said, I think Lisa sounded good. I like the Live and Let Die. I like the little tribute they did towards the beginning, but they're definitely too long. I don't know why we needed that. That very much did feel too stretched out. But yeah. No, I'm not let down. I think Flow is a great movie, and I'm fine with Flow winning. So I'm not let down at all. I think both of those are like generally it was a really good category. I don't think there was a bad choice in the bunch there for me. So I was fine with any of them winning. I liked it, but yeah. So I don't have an issue with that at all. I will say in regards to the James Bond thing, like it was kind of this like farewell of sorts. It does kind of feel like this is the end of James Bond. We're not going to see James Bond again. This was kind of like this funeral of sorts. Uh, yeah, overall, like it wasn't, anything amazing. And I don't really think it was like that something really needed. I mean, I've said it before, I can't get excited for Lilo and Stitch. Like I just, I can't get excited. I just like live action remakes. I don't care anymore. Um, Same. I don't care. I just don't care. And I think it honestly looks pretty bad. Love Rachel Zegler. But everything else, no. I mean, I like Pasek and Paul. Cool that they're doing original songs, but it just looks really artificial and not great. So I'm not excited for that at all. So Yellow Jacket season 3 is definitely off to an interesting start. I think that, in my opinion, and look, this is just kind of how I feel. I think we need to wrap up the present timeline. I really do. I just feel like we've gone so off the rails. It doesn't seem like they know what they're doing anymore. They're just making haphazard decisions. There's some interesting things they're doing with Misty this season, but like other than her, and like one interesting kind of thing they did with Shauna, like it doesn't feel like they know what to do with that side of things anymore. So I feel like we need to just kind of like wrap that up and just focus on the flashbacks because that's where the interesting stuff is happening. That's where the that's where the like intrigue is. Like I don't care about the present timeline at all right now. And I hate saying that because I like these actresses, but like I just feel like since the season 2 finale, they've just had no earthly idea as to what to do with the present timeline. So it's good. Definitely the weakest season so far, but it's I'm still liking it. I still enjoy the show. Yes, I am gonna watch Running Points very soon. I've heard decent things. All right, we are back. No, we are not. Actually, that was a false alarm. We are not back yet. Yeah, I mean, the montage itself really just shows how terrible, how much like it sticks out like a sore thumb. Oh, never mind. We are back. Okay. Here we go. What the fuck is this? Another great Conan bit. It's so good. Like just making fun of people that want to go to the movies. Yes, all the love to Ukraine. All the love to Ukraine. Oh shit. Okay, film editing. All right, like I said, if Conclave does not win this, it's a wrap. But let's see what happens. Another award where Amelia Perez just sticks out like a sore thumb, which is like all of them, but especially this one. Oh shit! Okay, shit. Okay, Conclave's done. Is that simple? Conclave's done. Honora's winning. Shit. Wow. It's done. It's done. I think. I think it's done. Okay. I think we have some clarity. I think we have some clarity. I don't want to jinx it, but I think we have some clarity now. We're finally doing supporting actors after like a million years. We know it's for the most obvious result, but let's see what happens. See, I don't like this format. I don't like one person talking about all five nominees. Like, just show the clips. We know what's gonna happen here, but yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, the most obvious result. It's a good performance, but like it's really should have been Ariana's award in my opinion, but that's it's a good speech. It's a good speech, good performance, but I don't care anymore. I'm so sick of Amelia Perez. Oh, okay. Best original score and best song is next. All right, so let's talk about those categories. I think El Mall wins. I think that's pretty obvious, and then score I think does go to the Brutalist at this point. But let's address the elephant in the room. So, okay, I said before, if Conclave did not win Best Editing, that could be an indicator that it doesn't win, that we have a front runner here. But like, you know, what was I gonna say? It could be an indicator that we actually now have a front runner, that we actually have some idea of what's gonna happen. Like I really feel like this might be a sign because Conclave, everyone thought it was winning Best Editing. Nora wins instead. If Sean Baker gets director, I think we know what's happening from there. So again, I think it really does come down to that. Again, I could be completely off base and it just ends up going to some other wild direction. But I think we do finally have a bit of clarity here. And if we do, then great. Because I mean, look, Conclave is a great movie. Again, Honora's always felt like a more like front runner type film to me. So I would be very happy to see it win, and I think it definitely should. So yeah. All right, best animated movie of 2024. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait to answer that question because I talk about it in a catch-up video in the upcoming catch-up video. So wait till that, and then you'll know. But worst of 2024, I mean, it's got to be the Megamind movie. It's just My God, that film. I'll talk more about it in the catch-up review, but my God. Um, I mentioned the Dogman movie before. Like I said, I will talk more about it in a what I watched video, but it was pretty fun. Worst supporting acting performance of 2024. That's gonna be a tough one. I mean, there's definitely some I could highlight for sure. I'm always blanking these days. I don't know why. I'm always blanking these days when you're asking me these questions. I used to be so rapid fire, and these days I just like can't fucking answer them. Let's see. I think I mean, definitely. I think you have to mention because this is what I talked about. You have to mention Tahar Rahim and Madam Web. That's definitely up there. There's some in Craven the Hunter, but I haven't reviewed that yet. I don't like to mention ones I haven't reviewed yet. That's the problem. Is that Jack Black in Dear Santa has to be up there. Like that just has to be. That has to be up there. Horrible performance. But yeah, that's where I'm at with that one. Yes, I will be uploading that very soon. Hopefully, get some of that. I got some of it done yesterday. Hopefully, get more of it done today. But hopefully, have it up by like tomorrow or Tuesday. But yeah, um, yeah. So, like I said, I don't know if this is something to take note of, but I really do feel like Conclave missing on best editing is significant, and I feel like that might give us a sense of what's actually going to happen moving forward. We'll have to see, but that's kind of just where I'm at. But yeah, I mean, been a great show so far, regardless. I think that, there's been some really great speeches. There's been some really great moments. The joke with Conan O'Brien with cinema streams, genius. Like, general, just genius stuff. I love everything he's doing. And they're showing the substance now. So we're going to go back on mute. Oh, what are we doing here? Oh, there he is. There he is. Genius creator of Severance himself. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. I want to see more presenters do stuff like this. This is great. Okay, I think Brutalist gets this, but we'll see. Oh, production design. Okay, that's what we're doing. I think this goes to Wicked because they also got costume design, but we'll see. Oh, there he is, up on his feet. All right, let's see what happens here. Okay, Wicked. Yeah, yeah. Again, nothing surprising here, but a very, very deserving one, especially with those sets. Like, holy shit. Fantastic win. Fantastic win. Fantastic speech. Let's see. Let's see what's next here. I will say though, Ben Stiller hard to beat for best presenter so far. Love that. Love the bit. Oh shit, it's Mick Jagger. Well, original song, another obvious one. I think it's gonna be El Mall, but let's see what happens. Here we go. Another Amelia Perez award, probably hopefully the only other one. Journey has an outside shot, not gonna lie. I do think it does. Could be Diane Warren's win finally. I mean, they literally stood for the in memoriam for SAGs, so like it's possible. This is like the only really good song in this movie, and it's not the one that's winning.
You done that.
Big up jumping. All right, here we go. Time for El Mall to win. Let's see what happens.
Goes to
All right.
El Mal.
Yeah, I mean that's what we expected. Only other award that they're gonna get, hopefully. So congrats. As they sing, they get played off the stage. Oh my god. I don't have anything else to say that I haven't already. Like, look, I don't think El Mal is like one of the worst songs in the movie. Certainly better than some of the others, but like, I just don't care. I don't care. There's a reason why they did not have them perform any of these live, and I very much think it's because nobody wanted to hear these songs again from Amelia Perez. So wise decision. I actually like the way they did that. I thought it was cool to kind of get like an inside the song, like inside the songwriters' heads, like what were they thinking when doing this. I thought it was a good way to make up for that. So I didn't have an issue with that at all. And honestly, like if they don't want to do the best original songs anymore, I'm fine with that. I feel like it'll come back next year, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, I mean, nothing to really talk about there. And then Wicked winning production design again, just no brainer, makes sense. Look at those sets, look at just the colors and everything like that. It just makes sense to win, and I thought it was a really great speech. So I don't really have anything else to really say when it comes to that. Again, Conan's killing it. We already knew that. Oh, Ben Stiller's bit though, with him like just like rising out of the stage and like continuing to like sink as he was doing so. I thought was really funny and probably one of the I thought was probably one of the best presenter stuff that I've seen. The best bit that I've seen the entirety of this show so far. It feels a lot later than it is. It's 9 o'clock and it feels like it's like 10 o'clock, but that's because I forgot that this started at 7. So yeah. So we got a few more awards left. How did this end up on the floor? All right, so we still have actor, actress. We still got to do international feature film, which let's get in that. That's another award from Amelia Perez. Oh shit, Alien Earth new teaser. What is this? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, it's coming out in the summer. Okay, so I'm very excited for that. But yeah, that's up there in terms of shows to look forward to. All right, let's see. Documentary short film they still have to do, documentary feature film. Uh we didn't do original score yet, so that's probably coming up next. So a few more awards, but like I said, I think it's been good so far. It's been pretty smooth. I'm looking forward to seeing how the rest of this plays out. I do feel like we have a bit more of an idea of what's going to happen, but again, we won't know for sure until the results are read. So anyway, we are back. So all right, what's the next great bit, Conan? Oh no! All right, that's the original score. I think is next here, but we'll see. Oh, never mind. Documentary. All right. No other land. Please. Please. I think Incident gets this, but I'm not entirely sure. But I do have Incident as the one I predicted. Oh, okay. The one I started that didn't finish, but will do soon. Good for them, I guess. I guess I'll finish that tonight, but congrats to them. I don't know why I didn't suspect the Netflix documentary to win, but all right, here we go. No Other Land, please. Don't be safe here. Give it to the one that deserves it. Incredible score too. I did not talk about the score enough, but the score is so good. I will finish that eventually. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Fucking preach, yes.
Can't you see the
Contender for best speech of the night. Holy shit. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think Only Girl in the Orchestra wasn't going to win, because I feel like that one was pretty obvious. But so fucking happy that No Other Land got that. Just such a phenomenal documentary. Just so incredibly striking. Leaves on such a devastating note. Really holds nothing back. In like the best way possible. It's not an easy watch for sure, but it really gets you to understand like just the suffering that Palestinians are going through, have gone through and are continuing to go through. It also is it does it in a very like gradual way, like the way they go about it in that film. It's just showing how things, increasingly get worse. Again, it's just such a fantastic film, and what a great speech too. I mean, we've come a long way since literally not a year ago we had fucking we had what the hell was his name? I can't think of his name. I'm so stupid. Oh, we had Jonathan Glazer talking about the parallels between what was going on in the zone of interest and, Palestine, and people were getting all up in arms about it. And now the pro-Palestine film just won Best Documentary Feature. So let's keep it this way. Let's keep it this way. Like this is the direction that we should be going in. Free Palestine. They've absolutely, have suffered and they deserve all the freedoms and things like that. So yeah, just really great win. Very happy to see it. Look, I haven't seen the other documentaries, so I can't say whether or not they're like undeserving. I just feel like No Other Lands, that's the one that best represents, the times we're living in, but also I feel like, you know, but also I think it also just showcases just everything, but also showcases like just the type of documentary that should win, not these safe ones that really do take risks, and this one absolutely does that. And I'm just really happy to see a movie that doesn't even have a fucking distributor. And by the way, somebody really needs to pick it up. I don't care who does it, but like someone really needs to, because it is a film that really just should just be required viewing for everybody. I really don't understand why that's controversial to say, but it really should be. All right, so let's see, what else do we have here? Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I get it. I think that this has been a really good award show, and I think that if there was a year to win people back over, I think this is the year. I think we have Conan O'Brien doing just such amazing material, hasn't missed a single step. I think everything he's done has been fantastic so far. That weird sandworm bit even I thought worked. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this one. Convenience store, fast food chain do you prefer? I mean, let's see. 7-Eleven has the worst pizza, and Wawa has subpar sandwiches. I guess I'll go with Wawa because Wawa doesn't have pizza that that I don't know, that tastes like it fucking like I don't know, like pizza that tastes like it like was like overcooked, or like I don't know. I was going for something there and I couldn't think of it. But yeah, I'll go with Wawa. I've had my fair share of both. I guess I prefer Wawa, but also I'm not entirely sure because I don't think about it often, like what the best convenience store is, but I'll definitely like start doing so. Yes, it's great to see you, Network. Hope you're doing well, and hope you've been enjoying this show so far. I think it's been a really good one. We only have a few awards left, by the way. So again, I really do feel like now that we have more of an idea of what's going on, I think that we can kind of figure out who's winning Best Picture. Now, we do have Best Original Score coming up. I think Brutalist gets it. I don't think that really changes much of anything. But Again, who knows? Who knows? There could still be an upset of sorts, but it's bad. Oh, this is where I'm still here. The most important heroes of them all the love to the firefighters. Not the producers of Joker 2.
And working on Whiplash.
Okay. Best original score, I think, is next. Okay, why was Beautiful That Way not nominated? Like, that just, like, fits, and I don't know why it wasn't. Okay, this goes to Dune, I think. I'd be surprised if it was anything else. Fucking finally, something for Dune, please. Ugh. Really should have been nominated for more things and won more things, but it's fine. I'm happy they got the one thing that's like undisputed. Well, not undisputed, but like undeniable. You know what I mean? Should have absolutely been nominated for Best Director. Oh, they fucking cut him off. What the hell? Man was literally about to speak and they just cut him off. That is not how her name is pronounced, but okay. This could also be Dune in a landslide. Back to back, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Well, they didn't. Okay, they didn't. They didn't get cut off this time, but they really don't want them to speak very long. Damn. Legendary movie duo reunites. Okay. All right. So not much to talk about. Very happy that Dune got something. The two awards that everyone thought they were gonna get. But it just really sucks that like Denis Villeneuve does not get nominated for Best Director either time. I'm hoping that they wait until the next one to like give it to him. Um, I'm hoping that that's what happens, and it's not he just never gets nominated because he absolutely deserved it both times. So like you know, But yeah, I mean, not much to talk about with this. Very happy to see Dune win. I also just wish that it got I mean, in addition to just the what's it called? I'm losing my train of thought. Oh, in addition to Denis Villeneuve winning, I think it also should have gotten nominated for like best original score. The fact that it wasn't because it was like not original enough music when you've had John Williams nominated for every fucking Star Wars movie. And also Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny makes no sense. But whatever. I'm just really hoping that when Doom Messiah comes out, hopefully is as good as we think it's gonna be, they shower it with awards at that point, because this is kind of ridiculous. Especially, it's not kind of ridiculous, it is ridiculous, especially with just how well received Dune Part 2 was. I heard some say that like if the movie came out like in 2023 when it was supposed to, it probably does better. But who knows at this point? It's like really hard to tell. But anyway, we're back. That was a quick one. That was a quick commercial break. We are not back, actually. Okay, that was the first fake out of the night. Every single time I thought they were like trying to fake out and it didn't happen. Okay. Scene stealer of 2024. Well, it depends on what you mean by scene stealer. Do you mean like a supporting actor nomination? Like, because I mean, first one that comes to mind is like Austin Butler and like Doom Part 2, but I don't know if that's necessarily like a scene stealer. But that's definitely like out there for me. Which department store do I prefer? I I don't go to these places enough to like have an answer. I mean, I've gone to Kohl's. I don't think I've really gone to the others, but I don't know. I don't go enough to have an answer for you. So I'm deferring the question at this point. Not because I don't want to answer, but because I don't think I have an accurate enough answer. But they're all great. They're all great, I'm sure. But yeah. Um I'm sorry. I wish I had more to say. Okay, so original score, I think, is next. I know I've been saying that, but like I think original score is coming up next. How funny was it that they did the Snow White theme before Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot, apparently is how Nick Offerman thinks her name is pronounced, came out. And it's just really fucking funny. You can tell that like they do not want to be around each other at all. And I mean, it makes sense considering just like how different they are, like, ideology wise and things like that. Um, yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm excited to see Rachel in Snow White, but that's like about it. I don't care about anything else. All right, so we have the last Best Picture nominee, and it's an order. Well, actually, no, I think did they do Brutalist? Yeah, I think they still gotta do that one. Okay, here we go. This is not the duo that's reuniting, obviously. Oh, live action shorts. Okay, and you could not stay silent, I think is what Lindsay. I need to watch these still. Oh, shit. Okay. So I'm not a robot wins here. Not Man Who Could Remain Silent, but good for them. I need to watch still. All right, I think we're doing it in memoriam now. Okay, don't fucking butcher it this time, please. Like, just like focus on the people that have died. We don't need to have fucking people dancing in the background. Let's just like do this right. I don't know what this music is, but this does not fit. So there's that. Who the fuck are these random people on the sides? Like, what is? I want to see the screen. I'm not paying attention to what's going on the sides. I don't know why you feel like I should. I mean, good that we're like zooming in on the screen, but like it should be just on the screen. What is this? No, what are we doing? No, no, no. Why are we focusing on a random fucking orchestra? What, am I watching like a PBS special or something? Like, what the fuck is this? Allegedly, that was an in memoriam. It felt more like a like, hey, here's orchestra playing, and we're gonna highlight them and put the focus on them, and this random fucking choir in the background. Like, I don't know what that music was. I don't know why we need to show an orchestra for a second and have the background be, I felt like I was watching like a fucking like, oh, here's this composer performing the score. Like, if you were to go see like what Denis Villeneuve did recently, like, I don't know what the fuck that was. That was horrible. I don't know why we can't get this right. Like, they did it right one year with Lenny Kravitz when he did calling all angels. And it seemed like okay, we were starting to get a hang of it. And since then, they've just like I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know what we're doing. I really don't know what we're doing at this point. But yeah, I just don't know why we can't get something as simple as the in memoriam. It is really not that hard. You zoom in on the screen, you play music, you show the people, you put the focus on them. That was not focused on them. That was focused on the orchestra. That was focused on this random choir in the background. Like, I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what we're doing. But yeah, just baffling, absolutely baffling. All right, biggest comeback story of 2024. I mean, Demi Moore's got to be in there considering like the narrative she's had for the substance. I think You got to put her in the conversation. I think you have to put so she's definitely in there. Um there weren't like this wasn't like 2022 or something where like there were all these like narratives of like these big like comebacks and things like that. Like besides like Demi Moore, there weren't that many. I mean, I guess you could put like Hugh Grant in there, but that's not really a comeback for like Heretic. It's more just like this is like something that we haven't seen him do before. So I wouldn't really say that either. Um, I mean, yeah. So I mean, really, just Demi Moore, I guess. Like, it wasn't really a big like year for like a lot of like comeback type performances. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. Yeah, it was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. I don't know what they're thinking at this point. I thought that was atrocious. Um, Like every other award show seems to know how to do it. And then the Oscars want to make this big like production out of it. And it's like that is what you do for a musical performance. That is not what you do for an in memoriam. I don't know what they thought with doing that music. That music is usually reserved for like something funny and like a comedy. It was not reserved for an in memoriam. It just so weird. So weird the way that was put together. I don't know what the fuck they're thinking at this point. But all right, so let's see what's next. All right, let's see what's happening next here. Oh shit. Hold on, let me mute myself. Let me mute myself. Let me mute myself. Okay, I still think Brutalist gets this. I still do, but we'll see. Crazy how Maria got nominated for that. Like Angelina Jolie was like such a shoe in and didn't get it, and then this gets Greg Fraser, one of the best in the biz. One of the best. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. So Brutalist does get a win here. At least he timed it, and they didn't cut him off. So there's that. But yeah, fantastic win. All right, international feature. We know what's gonna happen here. It's like, let's just get through it. It'd be great if I'm still here, just surprises out of nowhere. Wouldn't that be amazing if that happens? That would just that would just be such a great win. But it's probably not gonna happen, unfortunately. See the Sacred Fig, that also would be a great surprise, but or Flow, that also be cool. Oh shit! Yes! Yes! Let's go! Let's go! Amelia Perez taken down! We did it! We did it! We did it! We fucking did it! Damn! I really didn't expect that. Holy shit. Now, just imagine if Fernanda Torres wins Best Actress out of nowhere. Like, that would be insane. And then I'm Still Here gets Best Picture. Like, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but, like, it could. It could. All right, so let's talk about this. Okay, so Brutalist winning Best Cinematography, fantastic to see. I think very well deserved. I think that, you know, just the way they made that film look as old Hollywood as possible, but also, you know, had it feel authentically like the 40s and things like that, I thought was just really well handled. But I'm Still Here wins Best International Feature, finally. I think we really just should have seen the fact that, like, it gets nominated for Best Picture as an indicator that, like, maybe this dethrones Amelia Perez. Maybe this is the one to take it down. So listen, we've been struggling this entire award season, but just to see a film like Amelia Perez, you know, at once be a potential Best Picture win and it not even win Best International Feature, like, kind of the greatest timeline. Not gonna lie, this is exactly what I think people were hoping for, is that I'm Still Here just, like, gets in there and takes it down, and that's exactly what happened. So, like I said, I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think we're gonna see I'm Still Here win Best Picture, but just imagine if it did. You have Fernando Torres. He just got Best International Feature. Like, that might be enough. And, like, Parasite, I remember, just out of nowhere started winning things. It won best editing. Now you don't have the director in there, so that does hurt it. But I mean, we've seen weirder things happen this award season, so who knows? I mean, we saw Nora fucking win Best Critics' Choice with nothing else to its name. So I don't know. Like I said, it's been so all over the place. I have no idea what's going to happen. But let's see what's left. I think we only have a couple ones left. We have original score, we got Best Actor, Best Actress, and Best Picture. I think that's it, right? Oh, Best Director too, which I think probably goes to Sean Baker at this point. I just don't see it going any other direction. Yeah, Mega Man hairstyling we did screenplay, we did pretty much everything. So I've lost track at this point how many I got right. I would have to go, I'm gonna go through it by the end. But I'm definitely wrong with most of these. So, you know, cool for I'm Not a Robot as well, for live action short. I don't know if I talked about that, but cool for that to win. Interested to see what this Quincy Jones tribute's going to be. I'm not a big fan of them doing, like, tributes for people who've died when they already have an in memoriam, but I mean, this one could be pretty good. You got, you know, Whoopi Goldberg and Oprah Winfrey there, so I mean, I'm interested to see how that goes. Biggest snub, I mean, fucking Denis Villeneuve for Best Director and Hans Zimmer for Best Score. I feel like that one's pretty self-explanatory. I don't think I need to get into that. The fact that they did not get nominated for either of those things is insane. But also Rafferty not getting nominated for The Substance, I think that one's pretty egregious, I would say. Let's see what else I can say. Challengers not getting nominated for Best Original Score. That's another one you gotta throw in there. I mean, there's no way you look at that score and don't think it's one of the best of the year. So I can't believe that one did not end up getting in there. Those are probably the biggest ones I'd say if I really had to, like, think about it. There's definitely more that I'm not thinking of, but, like, those are the few that, like, are coming to mind. Favorite comedy movie of 2024? It's got to be it might be Hundreds of Beavers, man, honestly. But I mean, I would consider Nora a comedy, so I'd throw Nora in there. But I think if we're not counting Nora, probably Hundreds of Beavers. I mean, there's something about that movie. It's so kinetic in the way it goes about its comedy, and like it really just commits to the bit of being as like ridiculous and unhinged as possible, like its slapstick nature. So I think I'd have to go with that. And then worst, I don't know, fucking Dear Santa, I guess I'll say that. um do I like Watermelon Water? I mean, if it's like lemonade, sure. But like on its own, fuck no. I am not a fan of like flavored water or anything. I don't think it tastes very good. So like if it's lemonade, I'll drink it. But like on its own, no, I'm good. I'm good. I don't really like that. Seltzers also disgusting, absolutely disgusting. Not a fan of any seltzers. Anyways, no, what's not disgusting is Nickel Boys, which they are showing a montage of right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and mute, and we're gonna watch that. Fantastic movie, by the way. You should watch it if you haven't. Fuck yeah. All right, original score. Here we go. I think Brutalist takes this. But we'll see. Oh, it's the fucking orchestra again that they showed for the In Memoriam that I definitely want to see again. Wonder if they were just like testing it out. That's what they were doing. They were testing it out through the In Memoriam, which is not the avenue to do that with, but nonetheless, I think Brutalist has. Yep. Yep. Brutalist again. Brutalist again. And really, I mean, I think the only like real choice here, like it's just one of those scores that just sticks with you. And it makes sense that it wins. Great score. Great score. All right. What's next? This is the Quincy Jones tribute. This reminded me how good the Wiz Live was. Definitely one of the better live productions they did, and Queen Latifah was a big reason for that. Coleman Domingo having the absolute time of his life. That was great. Honestly, that was great. That was really good. That was really good. And it didn't go too long either. Like I feel like the Bond one, they really like stretched out. This one was good. This one was good. All right. So best director, best actor next. All right. So yeah, not much to really discuss. I thought that was a really good tribute. I thought they did a good job of like, focusing on, his music, but also like the impact he had on Hollywood. I didn't know that he was the reason why Oprah and Whoopi were cast in The Color Purple, but I think that's really cool. I still need to watch the original Color Purple. I meant to do so when the remake came out in 2023, but I just never did. And hold on, I'm gonna watch this FX thing because I want to see all the new shows coming out. Oh, new footage of the bear. Oh, Alien Earth. FX is killing it. Yes, FX is always killing it. Damn, no release dates, but it's very exciting. Very exciting. Always a good time to see new FX shows. But yeah, so we're getting to we just best original score, Daniel Bloomberg winning. Really not surprising. I think this kind of feels like what should have happened with Babylon in 2023, where it's like there's really only one score that like just it defines the movie, the like the year of movies. And I feel like the Brutal, similar to how Babylon was that for 2022, I feel like the Brutalist is that for 2024. Like it's just one of those scores where like you leave that movie and that's one of the first things you're thinking about, especially like the score they play before the movie goes to intermission, the overture of sorts, the way they do all of that. I mean, it's just one of the best out there. So I think that it's one of the best scores that we've had, honestly, of this decade, and it just makes sense to give it the win. There really was nothing, no real competition there. So I think it was a really deserving win. Now the big one though is really best director here, because while I think it's going to be Sean Baker, there is a chance they could give it to Brady Corbet still. There is a chance that could happen. And if it does, we could see the Brutalist winning Best Picture. I just don't think it's going to happen because they missed out on original screenplay. So that's why I feel like their chances are just not strong right now. I think it goes to, I think it does still end up going to Honora at that point, but we'll really just have to see. And my God, it's almost 10:30. Damn, this is really gonna run over. Even though we started at 7, there's still gonna be like 4. It's still gonna be 4 hours long. I really think you could have like cut down that Bond tribute. Like that's why this is as long as it is. I think the Quincy Jones one was honestly really good. I really liked what they did with Wicked. I don't know why you don't throw in a complete unknown in there instead of the Bond one, but I think the Quincy Jones one worked really well. All right, so we're back, I think. I will say I did love seeing Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo and like Coleman Domingo just like bopping along to the Queen Latifah sing. I thought that was great. All right, Kong's. It is going a bit long. I agree, Conan. It's going a bit long here. Oh shit! Here we go. Okay, best actor. I thought we were gonna go to best director, but we're doing best actor. Okay, here are the acting. All right, here we go. I still think this is Brody, but let's see what happens. Yep. 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 I knew it. I knew it. Timothy had a chance, but like he's won basically everywhere. I just felt like it was happening, but very good win. Very good win.
He got them to turn the music off. It could end up being the best speech of the night. Like, my God. The fact he got them to turn the music off too, like fucking legend. Love it. Just amazing. Oh shit! I didn't know it was presenting. Exciting. All right, best director. Here we go. I think this is Baker, but Corbet does have a shot. Corbet does have a shot. Let's not rule it out. I think it's Baker though. Here we go. Is it Baker? Is this what does it? Is this what does it? Yep. Okay. Okay. That's it. That's it. I think it's done. I think it's done. Absolutely. Theatrical experience, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. I just love how passionate Sean Baker is about the theatrical experience. Like that's one of my favorite things about him, and I'm glad that he really just like highlighted that in that speech. But yeah, I mean, I think we're done here. I really think we're done. I think Anora is winning Best Picture, and I don't think there's anything else to really consider at this point. I mean, they've done everything that they've needed to. They've won 2 awards, now 3. I don't think Mikey Madison's winning, but if she does, then that's another notch on Nora's belts. I just feel like it's gonna be Nora because again, I think their only threat was Enclave winning Best Editing or Brady Corbet winning Best Director. In both places they could have missed, they didn't, and that's something that you have to recognize. So I just feel like it's Sonora at this point. All right, best on-screen chemistry honestly might be Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande. I just feel like they just had such a natural bond. I feel like that has to be up there. If it's not them, probably everybody from Challengers. I mean, those 3 just work so well together. You bought into their relationship so incredibly well. I guess Dune, but like it's not really like for like chemistry and things like that. Definitely Nora. I mean, Mikey Madison and Mark Eidelstein work really well together. So I would probably say those for like best chemistry. Yeah, that was great. That was great. Let me talk about Adrian Brody's speech for a second because I feel like for me, and this is not the first time I say this, I feel like one of the big reasons that he's been the front runner is based on not just because of his performance being just one that is undeniable, just in terms of just how incredible of a masterwork that it is. I mean, especially when you look at Laszlo's arc throughout the movie, he's not a guy that, emotes often. A lot of the time it's very internal. But I like that the clip that they showed is one of the rare times he does end up like, actually like speaking out and like really like showing emotion and like getting angry. It's just such a versatile performance and Brody just really kills it. But I think his speech is another reason, and his passion for the role is one of the reasons why he has done as well as he has. And the speech he gave tonight, I mean, I think that pretty much sums it up. The way he equated it to, all the hate speech going on within the world, all the, oppression of minorities, oppression of trans people, oppression of oppression of like Palestine and things like that, oppression of Ukraine. Like he did a really good job of like reeling it back in. It also just really shows like how timely of a movie The Brutalist is, despite the fact that The Brutalist takes place during the Holocaust. There's a lot of things that are very similar to what we're currently going through. The way it looks at America in particular, I think is just such a fresh perspective and such a relevant perspective. It honestly is one of those movies that like couldn't have come out at a better time. So yeah, I mean, I think his speech was just incredible. I think if Demi Moore wins Best Actress, I think that's probably going to end up surpassing it. But right now, I think Brody had the best speech of the night for me. So I was really impressed by what he did. And the fact, again, that he was able to get them to turn the music off was amazing. I love getting to see that. But yeah, we have 2 awards left, Best Actress and then Best Picture. I think at this point, I do think it is still Demi Moore. But with the night Nora has had, I do think if Mikey Madison won, it wouldn't be a shock. It would not be a shock if Mikey Madison did end up winning because Nora has had a really great night. The Substance, not so much. They've just won Best Makeup. But again, Demi Moore's also won everywhere, so we'll see. Okay, who's this? All right, Emma Stone. Here we go, Best Actress. The one everyone's most excited for, right? All right, here we go. Here we go. What happens here? Oh! Oh shit! Okay! Wow! Honora continues to sweep. Damn. Damn. Wow. I mean, look, I fucking loved her performance. So like I think it's like one of those like knockout type performances. I think it's very well deserving. But wow, I really thought Demi Moore had the momentum there. But great for Mikey Madison. Well, we know what's happening with Best Picture now. It's not even worth going through. But wow. Wow. Fantastic win, but like I'm still really surprised. I thought for sure Demi had. Ooh, okay. That's the reunion. That's the reunion. All right. Well, we know what's gonna happen, but like this is still very exciting. Bring Crystal back, honestly. Conan O'Brien's great, but like Billy Crystal, bring it back at some point. Oh, I'm just watching on ABC, by the way. That's how I'm watching it. That's weird that Hulu ended it like that. There's no competition at this point. Like I could say things that could happen, like Brutalist, Conclave, but it's Anora. We know it's Anora. I'm not even. There's no reason to even bring up, like outside shots here because it's not happening. All right, here we go. Here we go. We know what's gonna happen, but
It goes to.
oh, the drum roll. Yep. Let's go. Let's go. Damn. What a night for Sean Baker. Holy shit. This is a better timeline. This is a better timeline than what was going to happen a couple months ago. I'll fucking take this. This is great. This is great. Wow. What a night. What a night. All right. Let's see what Conan does to close this out. All right, and with that, that was the Oscars. Yeah, I mean, so it turns out to be a lot more straightforward than we expected, which I like. I like seeing. I think we wanted the SAGs to be like the sort of like the one that gives us that clarification, but turned out we had to wait till the Oscars, and I had this feeling. I just had this feeling that like it was going to be Honora after everything that happened with Critics' Choice, after them winning DGA, after them winning PGA. Obviously, yes, Conclave wins SAG, but I think we can just count that as like just a surprise, like just an upset at this point. Nora just had legs, and once Amelia Perez, like, you know, what happened to it happened. Nora just had like just this sense of momentum that just never died. So I'm very happy that it ended up winning. Yeah, really big shock for sure. I mean, look, and I definitely concur. Like I thought for sure like Demi was gonna get that. I think the only like downside I would say is that now I really feel like we're just never gonna see like a horror movie. Like we're never gonna see like a lead actress in a horror film win an Oscar. I don't think it's gonna happen like really ever. I think Demi Moore was our only chance of it happening, and I don't, you know, we didn't get it. So very happy for Mikey though. I think very similar to Adrian Brody. It's just one of those performances you can't deny. Like you watch her in this film, just listen to her voice, listen to how soft spoken and like timid she is in real life. And you compare that to how outspoken and just just how outspoken and like big of a performance she gives in Anora. It's truly just such incredible work. And like, I'm just really happy to see that Madison got awarded for it, because I think that she's just such an incredible talent. And she's going to be like a huge household name after this. Like her winning this is so incredibly significant. She's going to be in so many projects. Hopefully she doesn't pull an Ariana DeBose and starts getting attached to the shittiest movies possible. But I'm just really hoping that she ends up taking off after this, because I've been a huge fan of hers since, like I said, when I watched her in Better Things. I always thought, like, I think she really has like a future ahead of her. And then she started to kind of make headway in like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. She was really good in Scream, and now finally has that like really big role to solidify that. I think she's going to be, like I said, the next big thing in terms of talent. So yeah, I just am really happy that she won that. And then Honora winning Best Picture, I think is a great outcome. I think, again, I talked about this, you know, with the SAGs. Honora was the film everybody suspected to win Best Picture. Even before the award season started, everyone thought, like, this is the movie that's going to do it. This is going to be, you know, the one that sweeps. And it turns out we just had to wait a couple months. It seemed kind of grim for a bit with Amelia Perez, but I mean, we saw that shit taken down more so than I ever would have expected, where it doesn't even win international feature. Just my God, what an incredible night. Look, for me, like, aside from the shitty in memoriam, aside from the James Bond tribute that went on so long, this was just a fantastic show. I think Conan O'Brien was a great host, did a great job at like poking fun at stuff, but never in a disrespectful way. It always felt like he was doing it from a place of love, and never from a place of like, oh, we're just gonna shit on long movies and things like that. A lot of those jokes just weren't there, which was really great to see. But also a lot of just love for the movies. You know, you had the tribute for Bond, you had the Quincy Jones tribute, you had Billy Crystal and Meg Ryan reuniting, you had you know, what they did with you know, you have what they did with Mark Hamill. Like, just a lot of great stuff in there that I thought worked really well. And it didn't really feel like, you know, they stretched it out too long. Like, yes, it was long, but I don't feel like, aside from like the James Bond tribute, that it felt long in that way. I feel like it actually flowed pretty nicely. Yes, they cut off some speeches. I think they just really hate Dune. Like, generally, I think they just really hate Dune, which sucks. But I think that's what we gotta come down to. What it comes down to. I mean, I didn't fall asleep because I was too busy being enraged at just the choices that they made for that. Like, I hated every second of it. I don't know what the hell is wrong with the Academy, where they just can't seem to figure that shit out. But like, they have to do something after this. I mean, I thought random people dancing last year, that was going to do it. But this was like a whole other level of this was like, even, I think maybe even worse than that. But actually, I don't know. The song choice last year was certainly worse, but like, this was still really bad. Yeah. Oh yeah. I did love the moment where Billy Crystal said, "I used to work here." I thought that was great. But yeah, overall, just a really fun show. Really enjoyed this a lot. I think, honestly, in a year that has been so wild in terms of awards, I liked that we got this outcome. I think this was a good way to send us off. And overall, like, I just really liked what we got here. I hope Conan O'Brien comes back next year. I think he's just such a natural in terms of hosting, and you can tell he just has so much passion for doing it. And I just really love seeing him here. I think it could be a resurgence of sorts for him. I know he does like podcasts and things like that, but he doesn't have like that late night show anymore. Maybe this could be like his new like regular thing that he does, kind of like what Billy Crystal did for a while. So I'd love to see that happen. And then I also think the tributes that they did this year, even though I think some of them went on a little long, is a step in the right direction. This is more or less what I want to see. I think it's fine that we didn't get the best original songs performances. And if they don't want to do that moving forward and maybe just highlight a couple of them, that might be the way to go. Honestly, I think it flows a lot better when you do it that way. So I don't really take any issue with that. Again, I think that just everything we got here, it just felt right. It just felt like this is what we were always supposed to get. And I overall just really enjoyed the way everything came together. But yeah, as always, thank you guys for watching. Thank you also for, everyone that commented throughout the night. I know things were a little bit rough in the beginning. I didn't know if we were going to be able to continue doing this because, we got the stream taken down, but thankfully, we pulled through, and we were able to get to the end of this. This was a lot longer than I anticipated to be. Even when you started at 7, it's still almost 11 o'clock when you end up finishing it. So I don't know. Maybe they just need to fucking make it 4 hours at this point. But yeah. Other than that, what's there to talk about? Well, I do have my catch-up review that I'm finishing up very soon, talking about most of these movies that were nominated tonight. So you can look forward to my thoughts on that. You can also look forward to a bunch of other movie reviews that I'm trying to catch up on. After the catch-up review, I do have 3 What I Watch videos planned. When those are done, then you'll get your best and worst list, and you get all that stuff. And then on the TV side of things, I am doing weekly reviews of Severance and The Traitors. I know I haven't put them out, but I do have a bunch of them. Hoping to get those out this week. The Traitors is literally ending this week, so I'm hoping to get that out. I'm also going to be doing coverage of Survivor 48. It just started up. I'm going to be doing my review. I'm going to be filming my review of episode 1 tomorrow. We'll see when the review actually goes up, but hopefully it goes up sometime this week. So look forward to that. And then also Daredevil Born Again is starting up this week, and I will be doing reviews of that as well. So definitely look forward to that, as well as a plethora of other movie and TV reviews. So if you're interested in any of that stuff, definitely consider checking out my content as well as subscribing to my channel. We'd love to be a part of all of that. But other than that, guys, for this video, like I said, what a fucking award season. I think this is just, when we look back at awards, this is just going to be like such an anomaly because of just how wild things ended up going. I mean, you have Amelia Perez winning over Honora in the Golden Globes, and then you cut to the Oscars, and Amelia Perez misses on the most obvious award that it could have gotten, and just the complete trajectory of that is insane. And I don't think we're going to see anything ever like it again. I've never seen an award season like this before, and I don't know if we're ever going to get it again. At times, I didn't know what to make of it. I didn't know if it was going to end in a good direction, but I do think that this is definitely one of the better ways it could have ended. So overall, I'm fine with this. I don't really take issue with the way things went tonight. I do think things maybe went a little long, but other than that, I thought it was a really good show. But yeah, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, thank you all for watching. I will be back at some point whenever the Emmys are a thing. I'll do a live stream for that. Tony's as well. I'll do a live stream for that. But you guys can look forward to that whenever that happens. But that's for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys later. Okay, bye.